Hello. Whenever I DNF a book, I really sit here and I'm like, reading's over for me. It's never over, you're just in a slump. So I have picked out a stack of books here today. I'm going to read the first sentence or two to see if any of these can bust the slump. The first book we have is Terminal Boredom by Izumi Suzuki. Our first short story here is called Women and Women. This morning, a boy passed by my house. When I told my sister, Asako, about it, she just said, "Dummy, you know there aren't any boys around here." And she was right. Okay, that's kind of pulling me in. Why aren't there any boys around here? And how do I get there? That's a maybe. That's a strong maybe. Next up, I have Ask Again Yes by Mary Beth Keane. It is a historical fiction that follows two families over the course of decades, and I love that format. Francis Gleason, tall and thin, in his powder blue policeman's uniform, stepped out of the sun and into the shadow of the stocky stone building that was the station house of the 41st Precinct. The sentence, no, but in general, the premise I'm still interested in. Up next, we have Euphoria by Lily King. This one is about 1930s anthropologists. As they were leaving the Mombano, someone threw something at them. It bobbed a few yards from the stern of the canoe, a pale brown thing. Okay, I give that an okay out of 10. Last, we have The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This one is set in the future, but it's also a fantasy series. So, right away, we're starting with what looks like some definitions of the Order of the Clairvoyants. If you were going to dive in and start talking classifications immediately, thank you. Thank you, Miss Shannon, for putting this in here. Okay, next we have a map. This is working for me because I'm horrible at visualizing things. I like to imagine there were more of us in the beginning. Not many, I suppose, but more than there are now. So I will be reading The Bone Season. I will be reading The Bone Season next. It's been stormy here, and I've just been in the mood for something like a little fantasy or a little thriller, something a little gritty. I have the feeling that this book is going to do that for me. If you need me the rest of this PTO week, I will be on the couch reading The Bone Season. Okay, well, thank you for joining. If you read The Bone Season, let me know how it is in the comments. Mwah, love you.